Hello, everyone, wherever you are and whenever you are. And I just wanted to kick off this. No, it's a few days late now, but I wanted to kick off this new year with a new video series. We're going to be doing the Venser's Journal series. I'm going to use this just as a way to keep you all kind of in the loop, so to speak. I hope that you enjoyed the content I put out for over the holidays. Sorry I was a little late in getting back to some of your comments and things. Had really busy seeing family and all that kind of stuff, of course. So I'm not sure what the time frame may or may not be on these kind of videos. I think maybe tentatively I'll shoot for once a month or something like that. And this series is going to be just a little more personal without getting too personal. For those of you, I'm going to try and keep them relatively brief, but I am quite prone to rambling sometimes, so forgive me if they go a little long, but I'm going to try and just convey to you maybe the information you just kind of need to know about release schedules or new ideas that I have or something like that, or maybe upcoming decks that we want to try out here on the channel. So let me just start by saying that I really appreciate the support that I've gotten so far, both on the YouTube community here and also on the some of the Facebook pages that I frequent for modern blue-white control. It was really good to hear some feedback and things like that. And I really hope you've been enjoying this content here. Again, I'm going to try and stay relatively at a pace of about a league a week. But again, for those of you who don't know or might not have read in the comments or gathered from my comments in the videos, my job right now is very, very demanding, and so I have very little free time to produce this content. And so to be honest, pretty much all the Magic that you see on my channel is pretty much all the Magic I get to play, both in paper and in general. So and I'm sorry that I often probably make improper lines of play or some questionable decisions and things like that, but that's what this channel is all about. It's, I created it for me as a little passion project, a little kind of a creative outlet, because I feel like I kind of have the like the mind of an engineer, but I have the heart of an artist. So while I'm involved in a very technical field and things like that, it takes up a lot of my time, but I also really enjoy this game, and that's why I play it and why I post these videos. Again, pretty much my intent here is it's like, hey, look, I'm here playing games. These are the decks I like to play, and if you enjoy watching these decks being played, then here, I hope you can suffer through my misplays and through my agonizing over what might be to you to be very simple decisions or choices to make. But either way, again, I'm really grateful of the support that I've received so far from the viewers, and it means a lot to me. So I have some interesting ideas for the channel for moving forward. There's a couple other types of series that I want to eventually launch. I'm not going to commit to a time frame or anything like that on those as of right now, because again, I'm going through some life things right now, both career wise and still just kind of adjusting to the move and all that, trying to work on my time management. But I do have some cool ideas, and they are predominantly aimed at newer players to either Magic in general or the modern format. So as of right now, I do not have any plans to get into Arena or to do the standard thing. It's not my cup of tea. And to be honest, I haven't, admittedly, I've not played it yet, but I don't care as much for the flashy animated type thing, that where they're kind of leaning in that direction. I actually like the very clean, if not maybe rough sometimes look of Magic Online. I like just being able to, hey, here's a board state presented to you. It's like a puzzle, figure it out. I don't need to see characters breathing fire and things exploding, to keep my attention or to view it, for that matter. But anyway, I'm sure I've heard a lot of really great things about Arena. I know a lot of people are streaming it and picking it up. So if that's how you like to play Magic, I'm not dumping on Standard, not dumping on Arena. It's just not my cup of tea. So again, no plans to go in that direction for now. I do, however, want to get into Legacy eventually, so hopefully that's something you'll see here upcoming in the new year. So if you enjoy Legacy, be sure to make a comment down below. Let me know, and maybe I'll try as soon as I can. To be honest, the thing that's keeping me up about it right now is I've played a few test games with a couple decks, and cantripping is hard. So Brainstorm is a very interesting card, and Ponder too. We don't have cantrips anywhere near that powerful or thought intensive in Modern, and that's what I'm used to playing. So once I feel a little more comfortable casting those cards, I hope to bring you some Legacy content soon. As far as the other video series I mentioned a minute ago or so, again, I still have a bit of research and some work I want to do to put into those, because I don't want it to be half-assed. I want it to be semi-refined, coherent and things like that. Because I really want it to be helpful for players who might be getting into the format, or even just thinking like, oh, well, how does Magic work? I've played some casual games and maybe want to think more about deck design or card choices and things like that. So yeah, hopefully we'll be maybe launching one of those series in the semi near future. But we'll put a pin in that for right now. So in terms of decks that we've been playing, I hope you've been enjoying the selection. If there are decks that you personally want to see me play here, go ahead and post them in the comments. Let me know what you're into. Again, the bulk of my collection is in blue and white. I have quite a few black staples as well. I recently did just pick up a couple Lilianas of the Veil back when the Moto prices went way down during kind of the hubbub about the fate of Magic Online a few weeks ago now. So I do have some additional cards in black that we could put into some new and different kinds of decks. I'm more about having fun here. I don't have the time to commit to the game, or even, I've got a lot of other passion projects and things like that I want to work on as well. So I just don't have the time or the extreme desire, to be blunt, to become amazing at the game. I'm never going to be on the Pro Tour. I'm never going to top 8 a GP or the Magic Fest or whatever now. So that's not my goal here. But again, if you like to look at sweet, somewhat janky decks sometimes, in the colors that I like here, then yeah, post it down below, and we'll go from there. So I think that pretty much kind of just wraps up my general thoughts. Hope everyone had a really good holiday, and yeah, we'll just see where we want the channel to go moving forward. Again, I want this to be community driven, so if you like coming here, if you like this content, I encourage you to participate. Let me know what kind of decks you want to see next. What I might start doing is maybe doing a poll at the end of each league, like say, hey, here's 3 decks that I'm deciding between for next week, and then request you all to vote, and just kind of say, hey, I want you to see play this deck, or if you have a suggestion, like I said, post it up, let me know. I'm not afraid to try it out, especially if I have the cards, if I don't have to spend $50, to put the deck together, well then, yeah, we'll go from there. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the channel so far. I've appreciated the feedback, appreciated the comments and things like that. I hope to use this also as an opportunity to grow as a player, and to get a little bit better at the game where I can. And so if I can take anyone else along for the ride, and people can learn something from my mistakes, or even from my successes, although they might be few and far between, so much more the better. So again, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to have a league to start trickling out soon. So, all right, thanks again, and I'll see you later.